anyways, I'd just like to say that, I just want to say hello, and, welcome back to another Minecraft video. This one's going to be a bit shorter, and it's going to be a simple tutorial on those. Now, those are little slime block things similar to this. I would do a tutorial on this, but I'm a bit short on time as of today, and I'd just like to do a short tutorial on how to make a little slime block jump pad. So this is my fully automatic one. Well, not fully automatic, but you just click a button there and you get thrust up here. So basically, with the new slime block physics, a slime block on a piston like this will shoot you in the air about 4 blocks. This one here, this is the one I stand on. This one in here is set to a 1 or 2 tick delay. That means that within 2 ticks, this one fires. Within 2 ticks of this one firing, this one fires. And then there's also this one, which just gives me a bit of a boost, so that pretty much what happens is you barely even see it. If I were to look, and that just gives me just gives me a little bit of a boost, so that I go up. This one propels me up, then this one propels me across and up with my forward momentum and lands me here. Then we just follow the signs. Now, this part here is fully automatic to get you from here all the way over there. However, at times it can be a bit finicky and doesn't work. So we have a little recommendation here. So left middle of the block, and we have this and that and that. Then we land here, and then we have some music discs, my 2 favorite ones. We have, whoopsies, we have, that was style, kind of a jazz kind of thing. That is one never to ever play unless you want to spend sleepless nights in horror. Then we also have blocks, which is another good track. Yeah, so both those are pretty good tracks. Anyways, we have a nice little funky, aquamarine, kind of thing. So these are the jump pads. It's a very simple setup. It looks a bit daunting, however. So this one is very simple. Whoop, I just beat the system. So you're not supposed to jump there. It's like an automatic jumper. So you just sprint forward. Boop, and you're here. Same tracks and a chicken. And I do not spawn those chickens in, they're just there. So you can see it propels you a pretty good distance, if you want to be lazy instead of building a bridge and stuff. Now, it doesn't take a lazy person, it takes a person with some knowledge of how redstone works to make these, or just someone dedicated enough. But once it's done, it's really cool, and it works really well. So if you're wondering about the obsidian, 1, it looks kind of cool in my opinion, and 2, it also helps because otherwise all these blocks would get picked up by the slime block, because new slime block physics. Let me just demonstrate quickly. Sticky piston, slime block, and just 1 random block. Stick a button on the side there, and you can place buttons like that, and it picks up the block next to it, up to 12 blocks. So that means, but however, obsidian is not a movable block. You cannot move obsidian with a piston in any way. So that just helps to keep the platform intact. And that's just what that does. And so you can just keep on sprinting, and you can just sprint straight across. It's similar to that over there, which is why I started off there. Similar to all of these, in that you get pushed up, you get pushed out. The thing about this is that it's not fully automatic. You could take a break here and then just catch the next one there. However, this one is, so you just click a button and it does everything for you. So that took me about an hour. This took about half an hour, but yeah. So pretty much it's a very simple thing. So this powers this block here, which powers this redstone, and then the redstone carries the signal on. Now this could be any kind of pressure plate, it could even be a button, but I figure a pressure plate's better because if you just walk, you miss it. However, so this is the sprint timing. So if you're sprinting, whoopsies, my mouth just fell. So It's very simple. So we have 4 ticks of delay in between one block. And so then we have another and then we have another repeater here. Very simply just goes up and across, up like this, and across like this. Keeps going up in a spiral staircase. This could be made of any material as long as you get the obsidian straight. Now this here has to be obsidian. Down there it doesn't, it's just more convenient and it looks cooler because, you know, you could rip that up theoretically, but it's not good. But it just looks a lot cooler and keeps it intact. However, this, if you were not to have that, the slime block would move forward, ripping up all this redstone here. And this is the important part. So it comes up, it goes up. We have 2 repeaters. You could just set one with a 2-tick delay, but I figured I might as well have the maximum variance. Then you just have it coming along here, and then that activates that one, which throws you. Now, you're probably wondering, yeah, it's great to show me, but why don't you teach me? Well, I'm about to teach you now. So I built that across a river just because, you know, I figured, you know, I might as well have like a return passage, and, you know, that's just a fun little thing that I do in my free time occasionally. So we put some redstone, we put a block, and we get, you know, I feel like a stone pressure plate, you know, invisible, like the invisible force. So we have this. The pillar doesn't have to be there, that's just aesthetically pleasing over there, and also because it allows me to show you in the air rather than digging under the ground and doing it like that. So pretty much with this, just to show you that this does work, step on this pressure plate, it powers, whoops, and it's not on the right block. So we just stand here and it just goes like that, very simply. And so, see how it powers that? Well, we change that and we utilize it in a different way than just to make random current go in a random direction. And we place it there. Then we have one block there, which I'll change that to obsidian soon. We place our sticky piston and our slime block. Now, so this and then we have a 4-tick delay. So that happens. And that, again, needs to be obsidian. It doesn't have to, but it looks a lot cooler. And let me just get obsidian from there. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. And again, I'd just like to say, if you have any recommendations whatsoever, then I appreciate them, and I'd enjoy you to share those with me. So I'm just building out a bit of a platform. Again, this isn't necessary, but it is recommended so that you have a nice little area to land, so that if you were to build this platform again, and this doesn't go very far, which is why we add in that other part over there. So basically, it now comes out. So let me just shave off the edge of this, so that we have some space so we have a little bit of a better space to work with. So then from here we do a 4-tick delay. And yeah, so then we're just gonna have it come up, and this, I'm double checking this just to make sure how far the block's away, because if it isn't, then, you know, you're just gonna be absolutely clueless and why it's not working. So you have to get just the right amount. So the piston is, so 1, 2, 3 piston. Okay. So the reason why I said 1, 2, 3 is just that there's 3 blocks and then a piston on top of the pressure plate. So that's just to find the position, because I don't want to get that wrong. 1, 2, 3, and then a piston, and then a slime block. And then we must make sure, oops, I just broke that piston. Oopsies. Then we just ring it around here, put the obsidian so that the slime block doesn't move it, and then we just connect it in. Then we have a very simple, well, I wouldn't go as far as to say very simple, but it's simple enough. You know, you just have this, and just to show you that it works, these are just to make sure that you run straight, and that's just a accidental thing. And then we get propelled much further, faster, longer. And so now this, like I did over there, you can chain this as far as you want. This is a very useful thing. It's not as much survival friendly, but just for having a fun way of getting around your world if you're tired of like a minecart track or a bridge or something. You could actually make a bridge out of these things, like I've done here, and you could connect all of these with a bridge. So that just adds a little bit more of a cool feature. Whoops, and I was not sprinting then, and yeah. So pretty much, the reason why I didn't showcase this is because this took me an hour to make. I might do a showcase on it later on. It's fairly simple to that, except instead of you sprinting, it's automatic, so I've had to work out the timings for all of this, because rather than you just sprinting along and then it firing, this one I have this is kind of like the central timer. Over here it gets a little more crowded, but so this is like the central timer. It carries to there and then goes down here. And so pretty much what you have to do here is just completely get every bit of timing right. Otherwise, if it hits at just the wrong moment, then it stops you dead, or doesn't fling you high enough, or flies you too high, too fast, and you don't get it. So that's pretty much the things here. No, I did not spell TARP wrong. If you want to know why, go look at outdated memes, because it is outdated as of 2015, new year, new memes, that kind of stuff. So, you just have a very simple thing here. And not a TARP is a meme. It's it's a meme for trap, but boom, boom, and boom, and see that what could happen. That was mainly human error, because this machine, as you saw earlier, it does work. I'm going to try one more time. And see if you you have to stand on just the right part of the block. It really this machine is so much more finicky than this machine. So this machine, it's a little more reliable, but a little less fun, because in this one, you literally just sit still, do nothing, and it carries you from there all the way to there. And so that will be this over here will be a thing for my possible next video. I'll do that, and yeah. So again, hope you enjoyed this video on slime blocks, and time for an outro, Minecraft music style. And didn't mean to do that, so we're just gonna do blocks. And so I hope you've had a nice day. I hope you have a nice week, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So we have some stuff here, we're not a tarp. To the other side we have over there. And so you just have a nice little thing here. So yeah, this is just a simple little thing that you could make, not too hard. Forgive me if this is on another channel. I honestly did not know. I hope this is all original. If it is, just tell me, try not to be rude about it. Just tell me, hey, this is on another channel, and I'll be happy to put a link in the description of that YouTuber and their channel. Honestly, if there is another thing like it, as with my TNT cannon, I know Vicstar used a similar TNT cannon, and SethBling actually did, which I recently found out. Yeah, so just see if you have any ideas, any recommendations, or any things that that you think I may have copied. But honestly, most of this, other than the whole dispenser TNT cannon, I just add my own spin on it. So it's all original. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a nice day. Other than that, have a nice day. Bye.